Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, what's up? I'm Sabrina Clarke and I like to upload film, beauty, and lifestyle videos to this channel. Welcome. I hope you choose to stay if you enjoy being here. If you do, then please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe. And beside the subscribe button, there's a little bell. When you press it, you can get notified every time I upload a new video, which will be whenever I do that. So if you would like to see the rest of this video, then please keep watching. So I thought that I would break down my trip to Cannes sort of through a more talky vlog video. So I have all of my footage from the actual trip, but I didn't really vlog it so much as I put together a few pieces of the things that I did. So I thought that I would sit down and talk with you guys about the things that I did and give you a little bit more detail behind those clips. I got this idea from the amazing Anna Gardner of the Anna Edit, which is formerly known as Viviana Does Makeup. So shout out to Anna, I love watching her videos. But she did a similar sort of style video for Coachella when she went, and I'll have that video linked down below so that you get sort of an idea of where I got this whole concept from. So the first day of my trip sort of came from traveling. It was made up of a lot of flights. I took 2 flights, not really a lot of them, but just long periods of time. I flew from Washington DC to Amsterdam and then from Amsterdam to Nice. And when we got to Nice, there was a shuttle that took us from Nice to the actual hotel that we were staying at. So the first clip that you're gonna see is my attempt at getting some travel shots. I lucked out, well, I didn't luck out, I wasn't that lucky in terms of my seats, so I didn't really get to sit in any window seats. I was in middle seats for both of my flights, but I tried my hardest to get as much footage as I could. But on the flight to Amsterdam, as you will see, I got to watch Inception, which was pretty great because if you know me, you know that I've seen that movie over 11 times and I love it so much and I could watch it over and over and over again until I die. After we got to the hotel, I was locked out of my room for a while, and when I tried to contact my roommates, they'd gone out to explore and they hadn't left any keys for me like they were supposed to, so I was locked out of the room and I ended up just making new friends in the program. We went to dinner and then I went and slept in a room with one of my new friends, Emily, and that was pretty fun. In the morning when I went to go pick up my bags, there were 2 hotel cats and one of them got all over me and I was wearing this black jumpsuit, so the cat hair was everywhere and he was so sweet and so cute, and I'm not really all that into cats, but this cat was definitely feeling me, so just want to put that out there. So apparently I'm sort of almost a cat person. So that's pretty much all that happened then. I eventually got into my room later that morning, maybe around 7 a.m. and I took a quick nap, then showered and got ready, which led me to the first day, next day. So you're seeing all the clips from orientation, and that was pretty fun. We got to walk along the beach, which I really loved, and sometimes after my internship ended, sometimes we would walk into town because it would be really nice weather and it would be really nice to just walk to town because, I mean, it's one of the prettiest views ever. So then comes the first day of work. My first day of work was super fun and very chilled and filled with a lot of organizing because my bosses had moved into the apartment that they were using to set up using as an office for the festival, and there were still a few things that needed to be unpacked and or organized, so I got to work on that. And we also got this super sick view, which you're taking a look at right now. There was a really beautiful balcony that was directly across the street from the red carpet, so every time there were red carpets, we got to actually see them from our balcony. We didn't have to leave. So there was this one time where one of the bosses invited a bunch of his friends that were distributors and that were working at the market or going to actually see films during the festival, and he just had a little party up in the office, which was really fun. So the next set of clips that I have is from my first screening. So the first film that I got to watch, the first ticket that I actually got to hold, was for this film called A Prayer Before Dawn, which was directed by the lovely Jean-Stéphane Sauveur. Now he is a French director, as you can tell, and the film that he did was starring Joe Cole. If you know me, or you know this channel and you've been watching me for a little bit, thank you, first of all, and you also know that I love the show Peaky Blinders. And when I found out and I read that Joe was going to be starring in one of the films that was out of competition but still at the festival, I was super stoked, and I immediately got my hands on it. So the clips that you're taking a look at right now are of us on the red carpet and or walking to the red carpet, and that was a really, really, really fun experience. After that screening, since it was a midnight screening, I went to bed afterwards and got a little bit of sleep, and then had a few days of just working, going out after work, going to sleep, working, going out after work, going to sleep. So I didn't really get to take much footage, and it also wouldn't have been that interesting because we didn't do too many different things except for getting dinner when we went out. One of the nights that I did go out, however, I did manage to get one clip of us just dancing in the street, which is what you're looking at now. The next clip that I have to show you is one of me and the receptionist Emma. Emma is a Cannes native, and she was the receptionist for the company that I went to intern with at the festival, and she's super cool, really nice, really funny. She's studying abroad right now in Madrid, so she's pretty well traveled, and she's super stylish, as you can tell from the outfit that she's wearing in this next clip. But we were just fooling around and hanging out in the office because we sort of had the office to ourselves for lunch. So this is just us hanging out. Of being in the office alone.
I love it.
You love it? Work the door. You're killing it. You're a model. Yes. Okay. Okay. She's gone. Is she coming back? Oh, there she is. So that is pretty much it for my trip. Those are all the clips that I have for you. But if you are interested in the film industry and you really, 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 really want to know what it's like, I highly recommend applying to the Creative Mind group. I will have all of their information linked down below in the description box. That is who I went with on this trip, but I would highly recommend applying to them. I absolutely adored my experience. My internship wasn't that strenuous and it wasn't that difficult, but I think what I learned from there and being actually in the environment is all that mattered to me. And I think it's important that if you're taking certain steps, if there are certain things that you want to do in your life and you're not sure how to start, you should take every single moment with a grain of salt. There are a lot of people who weren't getting as much experience or not getting to do a lot of things that they thought they were going to do, sort of like I was thinking, I mean, I'm gonna be an intern at a film festival, what can I really be doing? And sure, I wasn't doing all that much, but there you have to find ways to really value the experience that you're having. You're going wherever it is that you're going, whether you live in LA and you're just going, you know, to one of the LA film festivals or something, whatever. It doesn't matter how far you're traveling, you're stepping into a realm that you might not be too certain of, and you have to embrace the fact that your future is not going to be certain in this thing unless you're incredibly serious about it. So if you are taking your entire life into your own hands and you're really trying to pave the way for yourself, it's important that you take every single moment and appreciate it for what it is. It's okay if you're not doing all that much at your summer internship. That's fine, but just know that it's a small step going on to the path of life. So that is the little grain of wisdom that I have. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you next time right here on this channel. Bye!
I love you, babe, in the scary